Dun, 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 dun. The chili review. Dun, 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 the chili review. Greetings, everyone. Again, another review. It's already started, and once the momentum kicks in, it becomes relentless in reviews and chilies and all things hot. So, look, tonight, guys, I've got a bit of a special edition one. I've reviewed one of these pods before. I grew it maybe 2 seasons ago, or I did review it 2 seasons ago. But Dazza from Willie's Chilies, g'day Daz, he's grown some pretty gnarly pods this season, and one of them in particular has been the Godstopper. So there is this really gnarly looking pod. Now, it's not the usual, well, it's not the same Phenos as what I grew with my Godstopper. He got the seeds from Dazza, another absolute, he's got a chili plantation where he's living now. It's incredible, the size of the plants and the healthy pods that he's producing. But he got the seeds from Dazza. Now, these aren't traditional type, I suppose, Phenos of a Godstopper that I've seen or grown, but the actual pods themselves are absolutely massive, and they are awesome. Like the shapes, everything about. Look at the rigidness on them. You know, like just the absolute rigidness in there. It's yeah. Anyway, I'm going to do a review of these ones. I know they're hot. They're already hot. I've had them before. I'm going to cut it open though. Let's have a look inside what it looks like. I'm a bit worried about it because I know the last one I did of mine were very, very hot. And these look nasty. Like they look, well, you saw them. They're just ridged and bumpy, and yeah, they look gnarly as hell, actually. Probably some of the better looking sort of shapes I've seen. I'm definitely going to keep some seeds. I'm going to grow them because even though they're not the traditional, I suppose, shapes that I've come to see from Godstoppers and growing myself, these pods are absolutely sensational. So let me just try and open it up a bit to have a look inside it. It's so all over the place here with the size. Let me just hang on. All right, there we go. Oh. Look at that, guys. There's oil. There's a bit of oil in there as well, you can see. Now, I think these have been picked for a little while. They're probably at that point where it's time to start chomping into them, I think. But they're just such a real strong, solid body. We've got mozzies flying everywhere. Everything's starting to get to me here. So, look, without further ado, guys, I'm just going to get straight into it. I'm worried, I'm concerned. Godstopper, Dazza, this is for you, mate. Here we go. Chili review. Fire in the hole. Nice. Oh, strong, thick wool pod, quite fruity. Oh, mouth burning up the back of my sinuses straight away. A few seeds, hot. Now it's just flared up on the outsides of my tongue. Oh, yeah, lips are on fire now. Yeah, outside of the tongue, really hot, and now tracking down the throat. It's a bit stuck in my throat. feel the ear canals warming up, hitting right in the back of that deep center of the throat, and then the ear canal starting to resonate heat. Tongue and mouth, oh, tongue, real hard tongue burn. Whew, this is a hot one. Oh man, it was a big pod too, thick walled, lots of chewing. It just keeps coming in waves. This heat's really quite electric. Oh man, hard mouth burn. Oh. And back of the throat. Nice flavour. The flavour's hanging around. It's definitely got it's like a tangy, bit sweet, probably fruity. Probably fruities. I've got lots of sweat happening here. Oh, I sweat. Tongue's just on fire. Really, really nice tasting pod, these ones. Hard to remember. I remember the last Godstopper I did. Bit of drool now. It was really hot like this. And it had a really nice fruity flavour. But this is almost probably a bit more lighter in its flavour. It's not as pungently strong with that smell and that sort of taste. So, oh wow, that's awesome pods, Daz. Seriously, like I love these pods. I'm going to actually keep some seeds of these. I'm definitely going to grow them because I love the shape of them. I think the look of them, the shape of them was really good. The heat is absolutely, yeah, just what you expect. Feels like it's actually peak though. Yeah, I reckon it's hit its absolute peak on it. Probably not as hot overall as I was expecting. Especially the look of them, they look really gnarly, really intimidating. Excellent flavour though, probably better tasting than the last Godstoppers that I had. So it's an interesting thing about them, isn't it? Really, because I find it to be definitely a different shape to the Godstopper, and it probably had a little bit more of a lighter, more pleasant flavour. It wasn't as bitter as the last Godstoppers that I had. But I also probably reckon that it peaked really quick. The heat was real intense early, and then it leveled out pretty quickly as well. So, yeah, it's definitely started. I've really started to feel it drop just in the last minute or two talking. Tongue's still really hot, but like my throat and that's all pretty good. Still got the sweats, a bit of eye sweat there as well. There's no doubt about that. Oh. Excellent pods, absolutely love them. Hang on, I'm going to cap this up here and just have a quick look at that there, because there was there's some sort of things there. So yeah, so we got some conversations in the background there, and yeah, so that's always good, a bit of a distraction. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. Look, I would have to give that a good solid 7.5 out of 10 for the heat. The flavour was as delicious as any of these real hot pods that I've had. That was probably one of the better tasting ones. I actually really liked it. I think this would be awesome as a slow roasted type sort of pod. That one there in itself, and that's an idea I've got from Dazza XS. He's right into he's slow roasting these chilies because they're such a big solid pod. They're they're definitely able to you'd be able to stuff them. I reckon you'd just about be able to stuff them and roast them and bring out that extra sweetness that they've already got. Like these are really sweet and fruity type sort of pods. So anyway, I'm just trying to take the rest of these seeds out here because I'm definitely going to get onto them. Yeah, that's the internals of the other one there as well. Yeah, beautiful. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. That was awesome, Daz. Wicked pod. I'm actually surprised it probably didn't absolutely cook me as hard as I thought it would. but it's still very, very hot. I'd like to see you have one, Daz. So when you're ready, mate, get on there and chomp one down. But fantastic, awesome. Got some other big reviews coming up soon, guys. We are getting in contact with Danny and Andy. We're going to have a big review there. Got some great pods lined up for that one there, and we're also hopefully catching up with P Mick and the Valarch for a long overdue catch up and a chili review. So I'm sure those boys are going to be absolutely hanging to do that. So anyway, guys, as we say at the chili review, love and grow and respect them, but most importantly, get them in the Peace out, chili review.